In the year 628, amidst the splendor of Chang'an, the Tang dynasty's crown jewel, a young monk named Xuanzang was haunted by a terrifying dream. A nightmare from beyond the grave seized his soul, whispering of sacred texts in distant lands. It was a call he couldn't ignore, even if it meant defying the emperor's decree and stepping into the abyss. He plunged into the Gobi Desert, a merciless expanse where the bones of countless travelers bleach under the relentless sky. And the wind carries the mournful cries of spirits doomed to wander forever. What was the true nature of this vision? A blessing from the Enlightened One, or a trap set by malevolent forces seeking to claim his soul? From a life of prayer and study, Xuanzang was thrust into the role of an outlaw, hunted by the emperor's forces. His path stretched over 10,000 miles of treacherous terrain. Each step a dance with death, each breath a defiance of fate. Join us as we delve into the forbidden chronicles of Xuanzang's quest. Each episode uncovers hidden truths, ancient mysteries, and the harrowing trials that forged a legend. Prepare yourself. This is a story that will grip your soul and refuse to let go. In the year 628 AD, in the heart of Chang'an, the precious jewel of the Tang dynasty, a young monk named Xuanzang was struck by a terrifying dream. Not a dream of mere mortals, but a whisper from the realm of the dead, a curse that compelled him to betray the emperor, forsake all glory, and step into the hell on earth. Imagine a capital city where golden light shines brightly. Laughter echoes from every corner. Yet Xuanzang turned his back on it all. Driven by a mad vision in his mind, he dared to defy the ban of Emperor Taizong, facing the sword at his throat, and plunged into the Gobi Desert, where bones pile up like mountains, where the cries of lost souls rise from the dust. What was that dream that turned a wise man into a madman? Was it the call of the Buddha, or the roar of demons? Why did a monk become a criminal, hurling himself onto a path of death over 10,000 miles long, where every step is a confrontation with death? In this episode, we will uncover the dark secret behind Xuanzang's dream, the dream that pushed him into the abyss and turned him into a legend. But beware, this story will send chills down your spine. Chang'an, the capital of the Tang dynasty, where the golden light of power and wealth hides dark secrets. Under the rule of Emperor Taizong, this city is the center of the world, but also a place where one wrong step can make you disappear forever. Buddhism is flourishing, yet the scriptures are riddled with errors, like a curse haunting the monks. Xuanzang, a man who dares to challenge fate, discovered a terrifying truth: the scriptures in China are mere fragments of the true teachings. He yearns to go to India, where the Buddha once walked, to seek the truth. But the price could be his own life. The emperor's ban is like a blade at the throat. Anyone who leaves the country will be executed. But Xuanzang is no ordinary man. He is one who dares to confront death, to step into the darkness in search of light. Xuanzang, originally named Chen Wei, was born into a family of scholars, destined to become a great intellectual. But fate pushed him onto the path of madmen. While studying Buddhism, he discovered horrifying contradictions in the scriptures, as if the Buddha himself was being distorted by human hands. The deeper he delved, the more obsessed he became with the thought: he must go to India. He must find the truth, even if it costs him his life. He was no longer an ordinary monk, he was a rebel, ready to betray the emperor, ready to step into hell to bring back the true scriptures. In 628, at the age of 33, he stood at a fateful crossroads: stay and live in deceit, or leave and face death. Xuanzang chose the path of the madman, the path leading to the abyss. One night, as darkness enveloped Chang'an, Xuanzang was pulled into a horrifying dream. He found himself standing in a strange land, where towering temples were obscured by impenetrable fog. From the darkness, whispers echoed from afar, like a curse: come here. Bring back the scriptures, or humanity will forever be lost in the dark mist. That dream was not mere illusion. Was it the call of the Buddha, or the seductive voice of delusion? Xuanzang awoke, drenched in sweat, but he knew he could not turn back. The dream had become a curse, compelling him to leave, to face unimaginable dangers. He knew that if he stayed, he would live in deceit and sin, but by leaving, he would become a traitor, hunted by the imperial court, and face death at every step. That night, as the city slept, Xuanzang stealthily left Chang'an. He knew that if caught, death would be the least of his punishments. But he had no other choice. With only his monk's robe and bowl, he stepped out of the city gate, plunging into the thick darkness of the Gobi Desert. Ahead lay a land of death, where sand devours life, where lost souls wander in the night. Each step was a challenge to death itself. But he did not waver, for he believed that at the end of the road, truth awaited. Yumenguan, the final gateway of the Great Tang, the divide between life and death. Behold, the rough stone walls, standing tall and imposing in the midst of the Gobi Desert. Like an impregnable fortress, the wind howls through, carrying swirling sand, as if it were the wailing of fallen souls. Xuanzang, now a rebel, hides behind a dune, his trembling hands gripping the reins of his emaciated horse. The guards stand in dense ranks, their spears gleaming, their cold, sharp eyes scanning every shadow. Just one sound, he thinks. Just one glance, and I will never see the light again. He whispers, Namo Guanyin Bodhisattva, please protect me. And then, a miracle happens. A faint golden light flares before him, like a sacred flame guiding the way. He moves forward, light as a ghost, the darkness concealing his form. Suddenly, a guard turns, his gaze sweeping right to where Xuanzang stands. Xuanzang holds his breath, his body rigid, his heart seeming to stop. But then, a sudden gust of sand sweeps in, forcing the guard to shield his eyes and step back. Xuanzang dashes through the gate, his figure disappearing into the vast desert. Legend tells of a guardian deity blinding the enemy. But what is the truth? Was it a miracle, or the luck of a daring soul? Xuanzang whispers, I have overcome death. But the path ahead is even more terrifying. Xuanzang has left everything behind to pursue his mad dream. But ahead lies the Gobi Desert, where thousands have perished, where the cries of spirits rise from the dust. Will he survive to continue his journey? Or will he become another white skeleton among countless unfortunate souls? Stay tuned for episode 2, The Desert of Death. If you dare to face this horrifying truth, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.